All I speak is cash, I see why you don't understand. UFO, uniquely flying, outstanding. All I speak is cash, I see why you don't understand me. Got a sense for drama, so I always keep the cannon. This is the invasion, so watch out for our landing. Standing tall, never too far. Spring and summer fashion, bro, I get it in the fall. Y'all about to start hating and I don't mind at all. I'm a thriller like MJ and my flow is off the wall. Who that? They're not from around. It's gotta be my imagination. I think it's an invasion. I think it's an invasion. I think it's an invasion. They not from around here. I think it's an invasion. Who that? They're not from around. It's gotta be my imagination. I think it's an invasion. I think it's an invasion. I think it's an invasion. Man, they not from around here. I think it's an invasion. Greetings, Earthlings. I am Wallow. I am Wallow. I am Wallow. I live life like there's no tomorrow. Chris King, KGNOOB. What homes you ain't know? We're UFO. Cargo, khakis, polos, and fresh kicks. That's the definition of what the cargo kids is. SOS, yes, spaced out swagger. I never do anything right, I'm backwards. I'm so galactic, so erratic. You niggas on my old swag, you can have it. The world is mine and your girl is too. So the crew, wow. Who that? It's got it's an invasion. I think it's an invasion. They not from around here. I think it's an invasion. Who that? They're not from around. It's gotta be my imagination. I think it's an invasion. I think it's an invasion. I think it's an invasion. Man, they not from around here. I think it's an invasion.
Cheers to those who wish us well, and those that don't can go to hell.
That motherfucker crazy. That motherfucker nutty too crazy. That bitch just moving. Y'all let me out.
Hello y'all, I'm Red Velvet. I'm Phoenix.
I'm V12.
My name is D.
Unbreakable.
I am Black Magic.
I'm Socks. I'm a femme biker, and these are my tails.
They say this is a man's world, but it wouldn't be nothing without a femtail.
Memphis, Tennessee. Man, I came, I fellowshipped, and I rode naked.
Motorcycle Entertainment Television, the #1 streaming service for motorcycle entertainment lifestyle. Join Doc Honeycutt for beauties and bikers. Let Motorcycle Entertainment take you to church with Pastor E and the Queen City Biker Church. Catch Big Sale as he takes you across the West Coast. Sit down with legendary bikers like Gorilla Blue, Big Punchy, Miss Showtime, and Doc J. When Dixie herself takes you into some of the best biker-friendly restaurants and biker events with rides to eat and Dixie tours. Roll with the true icons in their mini-series on the streets of Myrtle Beach. Film Tales, V12, Phoenix, Cali Girl D, Socks, Red Velvet, Unbreakable, and Black Magic. 8 female bikers share what it's like to be a female in a male-dominated arena. MET After Dark, premiering the hottest motorcycle music videos on the set. Motorcycle Entertainment Television, streamable on Roku and Amazon Fire TV for just $5.99 monthly. Sign up at motorcycleentertainmenttelevision.com.
You're now rocking with DJ.
They're not from around. It's gotta be my imagination. I think it's an invasion. I think it's an invasion. I think it's an invasion. They not from around. Let's go. Respect the DJ.
Slip and slide DJ.
I think it's an invasion. I think it's an invasion. I think it's an invasion. Man, they not from around here. I think it's an invasion.
Rockstar
Greetings, Earthlings, this is my introduction. They say greatness doesn't come overnight, so I'm not.
Hey, and we live, baby. Welcome to the WhoDat podcast. This is the livest podcast. We got the livest fucking podcast. We on the mothership. It's a late episode, but we still here. Shout out to everybody and all the believers tuning in. How you doing? You made it through another week. You alive, motherfucker? Congratulations, you didn't die. Nice to see you, as always. This is B. We got the Captain Paco. He over there doing something.
What up, what up?
And we got a special guest up on the mothership with us this week. And he's an author, he's a poet, he's a photographer, phenomenal photographer. He's a Renaissance man, if you would like to characterize. We're going to talk to him about all these things that I just named, but Mr. Sidney Lancaster is on the podcast. Lofton. Sidney Lofton. Sorry. I don't know where Lancaster came from. But Sidney, how you doing, man?
I'm good, man. How are you today?
I'm good, bro. I'm scatterbrained.
It happens, man.
Yeah. But, how y'all week been, man?
Busy. Busy.
Yeah, tell them about your busyness.
Yeah, we getting out Femtales.
Shout out.
Yeah, their season 1 is coming out. Then I just got a ton of film productions I'm working on, and
yeah,
season finale OG's on Chrome. Go check that out, guys.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just a bunch of stuff.
Where can they check that out? The OG's on Chrome and Femtales. Where can they check that out at?
MotorcycleEntertainmentTelevision.com. Sign up. It's just like Netflix and any other Hulu style platform. Check that shit out. It's there.
Bet. So you've been doing that all week, huh?
Yeah, all week.
That's
all
what's
week.
up.
So Michael Fresh music video coming soon. That also.
You've been working.
Yeah, working.
That's what's up, man. I just been chilling. I've been just doing my regular work.
Yeah.
Getting ready for the dog. My dog about to have some puppies.
Cool.
So, other than retrofitting the house for the fucking litter of dogs for the first time, that's all I've really been doing. Just working and doing that shit. Yeah, man. I don't think I'm ready for this shit. Like,
you're not ready to be a doggy daddy,
bro? Because I just remember what you went through.
Oh yeah.
So I just remember it. I'm just thinking about it. And I might just be too heavy on it right now, but I just remember actively telling you, "Whew, I'm glad I ain't got to do that shit."
It's one of them things. Like the doggy daddy shit is like. If everything goes as planned, then all you're doing, letting them out, making sure mama's not crushing them, and making sure, everyone is safe, and getting them their shots on time, and, learning when they're going to eat their wet food, all that shit.
Yeah.
But if everything doesn't go great, then you're up bottle feeding the motherfucker. Or... like I had one with a broke leg and they ended up bleeding out internally and died. And, we found the one. The mama went outside and had one more.
We
found outside. We had to rub them back to life. That's another thing. You can rub them, friction them back alive, and
then had to take care of that one.
Yeah,
8 weeks like it was a baby.
Yeah, for sure. It was. You have a pit, don't you? Yeah, I think I met your pit. Your pit did not like me.
He was a puppy.
You ever had to deal with a litter and like
not a litter? No.
Yeah.
So you got a boy.
Yeah.
Nice. I always get girls.
I usually do, but we ended up with the boy buddy.
Yeah. What's your dog's name?
Boo.
Boo.
He's named after Boo Radley from To Kill a Mockingbird.
Okay.
That's hard.
Yeah.
That's hard.
Boo.
That's what's up, man.
So your neighbors get to hear you run out, boo boo,
Yep.
boo boo, all day, yeah.
Hey asshole, get the fuck in the house.
Yeah, all that good shit.
Yeah. It's more of that than boo boo.
Yeah.
It's more of that than boo boo.
Goodness. So
I know the dog's name is Boo.
No,
right. So kind of tell everybody some of your accomplishments, what you do, if they don't know.
I'm a photographer, I'm a writer, I write for Black Noise magazine. My photography company is Atticus Photography. We mainly concentrate on model photography and concert photography and events. With the writing, I'm just a poet and write short stories and essays for the magazine, do interviews. Just did an interview with San Francisco comedian J.C. Scales. That'll be coming out November 1st.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
So how did you get in touch with this?
Just through Facebook. Dude sent me a message. He'd seen some of my writing, and he was putting this together. And
Nice.
he'd asked me to be in some of his poetry collections he's done. He's getting out of that and more into the magazine stuff. So that's what we're doing now.
All right. So if you don't know, he does more of like darker photography, horror photography, and stuff like that. I'm gonna let y'all see like a little bit. This is kind of a mix of everything between his music and his horror and
just music photography.
Music photography. Yeah. Here you go, right here. So you can check that out.
So what concerts have you done?
Rage Against the Machine, Prophets of Rage, Vince Gill, Nathaniel Rateliff and the Night Sweat, or is that what their name? I'm sorry. Sorry, Nathaniel. Common and Maxwell. Oh, Lord, you would ask me, I don't forget any of them. A bunch of independent bands. Lacuna Coil, Keith Sutherland's band up at Exodus. That was interesting. And,
Was it good? Was it good?
I mean, yeah, it was good. Crowd was not so good, but yeah,
like that.
You know, it was like the Jimmy Buffett crowd. Yeah.
Man, you photographed Maxwell while he was performing?
Yeah.
Was it magical?
It was pretty good.
I imagine it was like you got to turn down the exposure because of the aura.
Yeah. His lighting was fucking phenomenal.
Oh, I bet it was.
I think there's some. If you look in the music section of my shot, there's probably a couple of him and Common in there.
Okay.
I wouldn't have done a good job on the shoot.
No.
I just would have.
Yeah.
They had us at the soundboard with a long lens, so there's a lot of crowd in the shots. They wouldn't let us up on the stage like they normally do.
Oh wow! Yeah. You couldn't handle it. The aura's too bright.
Right.
It's too bright.
It's too bright.
So with your business ventures and stuff, you also got into. You published what? 2 books now?
Yeah.
2 books. Tell us about that.
Are they both poetry books?
Yeah, they're both poetry books.
Nice.
I've actually published 4, but the other 2 don't exist anymore.
Okay.
So I'm trying to find all the files for those and get them back together.
Okay.
It's just the first book, Junkies, Stoners, and Freaks. I was written when I was like 18 to 25 and just out of my mind on drugs and being stupid in Murray County. You know how it goes.
Yeah.
Junkies, Stoners, and Freaks.
Yeah. That sounds like a good mixtape, doesn't it?
Man.
Or like
that's a great documentary title right there.
Junkies, Stoners, and Freaks.
Yeah. It comes with his own soundtrack.
Right. So what would be on that soundtrack then?
Oh man, a mixture of
reggae.
Reggae? You went reggae?
A little reggae.
You gotta have reggae for the stoners. You gotta have grunge for the heroin.
Yeah, I was thinking
Maybe
grunge. I was going grunge with rap, but reggae with some rap over it.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
That's not. Yeah.
That's a thing. That's a real thing.
Wonderland right there. You gone.
Yeah.
Lost in a trap.
Right.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah.
I guarantee that's not on YouTube.
No, not at all. Not at all.
So that was 19 to 25. So how old were you when you published that?
When I first published that, I was probably 27, 28.
Yeah.
And just forgot about it over time. And I kept writing. And the second book, it's from like 30 to 42.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up. You got any kids?
Stepkids, but yeah, that's about it.
Good. Oh, you.
So did you forget about it because you were stoned, or did you?
No.
It
was just one of those things where I really wasn't doing anything and wasn't writing, wasn't making any kind of art.
Yeah.
Playing video games, chain smoking cigarettes, you know.
Yep.
And then probably about 10 years ago, after I graduated from NOSI. By the way, kids, this is a public service announcement. Do not go to NOSI College of Art. It's a fucking scam, okay? Just don't. And
well, keep going.
but yeah, I forgot where I was going. But no, it's just if they give anybody a diploma, you pay your money, they give you a diploma, and you walk out the door.
All right.
Yeah.
Now, does jobs, do they acknowledge that diploma or no? Are they just like, oh, you're from NOSI?
Yeah, it's more like that than anything.
Okay.
Yeah, I just bring my portfolio. We don't talk about NOSI till I'm hired.
Oh, okay. Wow, that's unfortunate.
It is because there were some good teachers there, man. But at the same time, it was just a diploma factory. So
yeah,
man. Yep.
Man, I wonder if I could just pay them. Be like, look, I'm not gonna show.
You probably could.
Yeah, just I'm gonna pay you this money.
Shit, you want to borrow mine? You got a copy of it?
Right. Just scrub the name off. Yeah. Wow.
I'll do that.
Yes. Hanging on the wall right next to everything else. You know what I mean?
Who's gonna try to check me?
Right.
Who's trying to check me on the no-see degree on the wall?
Right?
Nobody.
So, what was the degree in? What was the name? That's how you know it wasn't shit.
Associates of Commercial Photography.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Boom.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's good.
Wow. Okay.
Don't go to photography school, kids. Go to YouTube.
Yeah, definitely. Save yourself what?
Real.
What I'm in, like, with interest, $60,000.
Woo!
Yeah.
No.
YouTube.
I mean, they ain't gonna get that much money. So.
Right. That portfolio goes way longer than that degree. When it comes to photography now, y'all.
Hey, now that's the rainbow to go over the head. The more you know.
Yeah.
Portfolio goes further than that degree.
Yeah.
If you in photography.
Wow.
A little bit of poetry right there. But all right, so what was the second book?
Second book is Setting Fire to Sleeping Giants. It's just
Setting Fire to Sleeping Giants.
Yeah. It's, you just grow it up, people die around you, addiction, fucking just stupidity, heartbreak and loss, and more drug use because you're still stupid. And,
Sleeping Giants. Setting Fire to Sleeping Giants. So which one do you think is your...
the second one most definitely is the better.
Yeah?
Yeah, most definitely. Like, the first one's good, but it's very young.
Yeah? Wow. But it's good that you got it out.
Oh, yeah.
That's what's up. When it came to response, was the Setting Fire better?
Well, they were both good. They both released around the same time because I got Junkies out really quick.
Okay.
Because I just had to basically re-edit it for Amazon. And as I was doing that, I was working on Sleeping Fire, so it was, Sleeping Giants.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I think there was probably, maybe 4 or 5 months in between them. But yeah, it was good response on both of them.
Wow, you coming out with another?
I'm working on a couple books now. I'm working on a muse book that's a combination of poetry and photography, just the different muses I've had over the years.
Is this going to be like coffee table?
I was going to do coffee table, but I decided I'm going to do the 6x9 format first, because I haven't found a decent place to do coffee table yet. Amazon doesn't do it, and any place else is just prohibitively expensive.
Yeah, like crazy.
Yeah,
like crazy, especially to have like a respectable. Like if you're gonna go coffee table, you already have
$50 to $80 on that, and then you got to turn around and sell it, try to make some money. And
it's not worth the overhead.
People don't want to buy an 8x10; they ain't gonna buy a coffee table.
Right. That's true. Right. So you were speaking on muses.
Yeah.
Like what like entails a muse for you? Like what do
just someone that inspires me and makes me want to work.
Right.
But what are those triggers for like a muse?
It's just different.
Yeah,
personality.
Sometimes it's energy.
Yeah, sometimes it's energy. Sometimes it's a laugh. Sometimes it's their eyes.
Okay. So how many did you think that you've had over your career?
This book's gonna be 4. Yeah, somewhere in there.
Okay. Huh.
Muses. All right. So how many photos of each muse did?
I'm working on it now, but probably 10 to 15, maybe 20. It just depends on what I get.
Wow.
Yeah, I want it to be the really good stuff.
Dang.
I mean, I've got a volume
I
of
gotta
stuff,
get
but
my
I shoot a lot.
I gotta get my shit in order. Like I'm going through my muses of like those really good photos. Yeah. It's not 10 to 15.
I mean, I've been shooting a long time too. So I've been shooting since like 2010, 11, somewhere.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. All right. So what initially got you started? Just the interest?
I wanted to. This is dumb as shit, but I wanted to be a combat photographer. Like go into combat zones and do that kind of photography.
Yeah.
I like my professor asked me, he's like, "Do you have a problem running towards bullets?" I'm like, "No, I'm stupid. I have no problem doing that." But I'm also fat, so you see the problem.
We can run, but we ain't running for long. We're gonna run about.
We get about 10, 15 feet, then we gotta sit down.
Yeah, we're gonna sit down and talk about it a little bit.
I got some shots though.
Being in Nashville, it just eventually turned to concert photography because Nosy could get me access to shows, and then I figured out how to do it myself.
They are good for that.
Yeah, they were pretty decent for that.
Yep,
it don't take much to get access to a show if you got a decent portfolio. You just message the tour guy or the manager or whatever.
Right.
But
hook you up with a press pass.
They give you a press pass, usually a couple free tickets so you can watch the show.
And you feel like a celebrity when you get your press pass until you get in there where the celebrities are.
And then they treat you like dog shit.
Yeah. Then you know, you're like, oh.
I was shooting one show and I walked in and they were like, you will stand here all night long and you will not move from this spot. This is where you will take pictures from.
Yep. There it is.
Yep. I was like, wow. And it was a country artist who didn't move. So.
Oh, wow.
It was awesome shots, let me tell you.
Wow. That's crazy. Yeah. And then I guess Nosy gives them copies of your work.
Yeah.
They get free shit. Then there you go.
Dude, look, this has been my gripe about Nashville all along. There's so many photography schools. You got like 3 of them going up there right now. And they all give away work. They don't charge.
Right.
They need to charge, keep a cut, give the student a cut.
Right.
Yeah.
Because nothing motivates like money.
No.
Nothing.
I mean, I've seen some killer shows because of what I do. I've met some really cool people. I've met some fucking dickheads. But, you know, money would have made it all that much nicer.
Oh, yeah. Of course. Absolutely. So, okay. So, what do you feel like, well, no, I don't even want to go there yet. Let's talk about, I want to talk about your photography and like your pay site and stuff like that.
Okay.
What made you take the leap into that?
Well, right before COVID started, and this is bad timing on my part, found a local model and we decided we were going to do this together and split the money. And so we started shooting, and that was in, COVID was 2020, yeah. So this was September of 2019. So we started that, and we were doing really good with it, and then COVID hit, and then all the OnlyFans girls just piled on, and my money went out the window, you know.
Man.
Wow.
Yeah, I make a little bit.
OnlyFans came through like Walmart.
Oh, dude, like right after I started too.
Like, I'm a teacher, and I've got an OnlyFans. You can check me out. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, make you money. I'm by no means upset at you, but it was just bad timing on my part.
Yeah.
Have you thought about going OnlyFans route with the photography and like some models and shit?
The OnlyFans, I have so much back content, and their ID process is thorough, which it should be, but it's really hard to do when you've got that much back content and don't have what they need. Because they want like models holding their driver's license and the release pictures of that, and there's no way I can get that. So
I understand.
I looked at it, but
damn.
All right. So, like, OnlyFans really is good at only if you're really creating stuff yourself.
Yeah.
Like, for a photographer like us, we would have to, at the beginning of every shoot, ID, release form.
Which I do ID and release forms, I just don't have pictures of them holding the ID.
Right.
So,
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah.
it is what it is, but that's why I went to the website, because Patreon was too restrictive.
Yeah.
And,
How were they restricted?
Well, sorry, kids, but there was a vagina that was spread a little too far for him.
Yeah.
But it wasn't. The girl was like on her knee with her leg out, and she was posed, but she was naked, and it opened as it does.
Yeah.
And so they pinged me.
Oh,
take this down, or we take your site off. And I was like, okay.
Wow.
And I already had the website, so I just upgraded it and did it all there.
Oh, yeah.
And then I've got my store on there as well. I sell T-shirts and prints and stuff like that.
Yeah, I've seen some of that. I checked out some of that stuff.
So when it comes to like, because you have OnlyFans there, yours is art. Yours is very creative, and it's not as raw as OnlyFans content.
No, it's
so,
not.
How do you get it? How do you get out there? How do you find that crowd? You know what I mean? So,
I mean, it's a hard crowd to find, man.
Yeah,
because everything out there is so extreme. But I am moving in a more extreme direction with one of these new books. It's going to be an erotica book, so that's where that's going. But
all right,
there's a special thing on the website where you can sign up and pay. I think it's like 4 months I'm going to do, and then you'll get a free copy of the book.
Oh, nice.
So, do you see that as being the wave, like more people having to go more extreme?
I don't know, man.
We talked about this a few times just when it came to videos, though. Of like what you see as creativity, what the expression is. What's
there's so much out there now.
Yeah,
it is. It's hard to stand out.
Yeah.
You almost have to find a niche. I always considered you like, and then don't take offense to this, as like niche. Like you have a niche.
Oh, yeah, I very much have a niche.
Right.
So, rock and roll, gore, and girls.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
And it's you know, if I ever come across anybody, I've always shot people your way if I felt like hey, this is where you want. This is what you're looking for. You're not looking for me. You're looking for Sidney. You know what I mean? And we've always conversed back and forth about any sort of.
That's respect right there.
Yeah, man.
I mean, there's a lot of people out here that's just gonna take any job. Oh, yeah. You know what I mean? Even though they might know someone who, you know, can do it better or that's their lane.
You know, the one
they're
weird
still just
job
gonna
I get,
take
though,
it.
is graduation photos. I don't understand why people come to me for graduation photos.
Yeah.
Because that's not my market at all.
Right.
But they do. I get graduation photos every year.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Now, are they just regular graduation photos?
They're just regular graduation
They have to be. Like,
You never know. Like, it's like going to be, I want to be a zombie.
I've done zombie family photos. And I did a Plague Doctor Halloween shoot during COVID.
Right.
And for a whole family. But yeah.
Wow.
That's what I would figure. My daughter would come to me and was like,
I mean, sir, I am. You pay me, I'll shoot it. I'm not picky about that because jobs are few and far between around here.
Yeah.
But yeah, at the same time, if somebody's better than me, I'll definitely send them that way.
Yeah, for sure. And for me, I just feel like he already knows the props to use. He already owns the props. He already owns the. You know, he's got the recipe for the fake blood that he's going to use. I don't have it, you know.
I buy fake blood now. The recipe never comes out just right.
Yeah.
You have to edit it and post too much, and real blood, the bottled blood comes out just looking perfect.
Yeah.
So yeah, I buy bottled blood now.
Right. So, you know, he knows that. Me, I would have been trying to cook that shit. And,
I cooked it for years, man. Yeah.
Yeah. And they're like
starch, food color.
Like whipping crack up. You know what I mean? I gotta do the fake blood. You know, I don't know what they do. You know, so
I had to look it up on the internet, man. I had no clue either.
Yeah.
Shout out to the internet.
Right?
The internet.
YouTube saved my ass a few times.
People don't realize that your phone is a Pit Boy. Y'all know what a Pit Boy is? Yeah, it's a Pit Boy. And people are just like, you know, they just overlook it. Like when my kids will come and ask me some random question with their phone in their hand, I'm like, why are you even talking to me about this shit? You know what I mean?
When I worked in the hotels, and I was over at the front desk, and the motherfucker would walk up to me with his phone in his hand looking at it and ask me for directions for down the street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you still in the hospitality business?
No. I'm doing at-home work now.
Good.
With my personality, I don't like to say too much about it. Cause,
no, it's okay. It's all right. I get it.
But no, hotel work was fun, man. I did it for 10 years.
Yeah, I know you did it for a while, so.
Man.
Met some interesting folk.
But with the phones, though, I went on a camping trip for the first time, right?
Yeah.
Me and my whole church group and everything. So we get out there, and I realized, we're not like camping, like in the woods. So I'm like, I still got service. So now it's time for everybody to put tents up. Everybody got like manuals out, and they're just looking at it and everything. Man, I went to YouTube.
Yes.
Went and found the same model. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. A whole video. Happy White Family gonna show you how to get this together.
Yeah. I fixed my truck. I fixed my dryer.
Yes.
Fix the dryer. All you gotta do is go back there, take that shit off. You might have a little something up there.
I wish my father was alive for these days, where all the information is on. Ain't no telling what that guy would have did. You know what I mean?
Real?
Yeah, he was the type of guy. He would go. He'd want to like build something.
Yeah.
And if he drove by and saw the builders building it, he would go stand out there with them and watch them. Go the next day, stand there and watch them. And then he'd go home and he built the sunroom on my mother's house.
From just going and watching.
Watching.
That's crazy.
Yes. Can you imagine him with YouTube?
Oh my God.
He'd have been unstoppable.
Yes.
He'd have been avoided. The government would have killed him.
Yeah.
They'd have killed him. He'd have been so unstoppable.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes. He would have spent 4 days in the bedroom.
Yeah.
Quiet.
Yeah.
Quiet. We ain't seen him in 4 days.
Right.
He gonna come out and build Dexter's laboratory.
Right. Like, you built a whole robot. Like, you got a transformer. Man, I got tired of fucking with GM. You know what I mean?
I'm just gonna walk this bitch to the stove.
Like, they'd have killed him. He'd have been dead. So
did y'all move here with GM?
I did.
Where'd you come from?
Michigan. Detroit.
All right.
Yeah. 313 previously.
Yeah, I went to a rave in Detroit. That shit was crazy.
Oh, I know. Detroit people party hard.
Yeah, this was like 1999.
Whoa.
Yeah, bro.
That
was like
that's the beginning of a very potential, maybe a slasher film. We were
we were fucked up.
Detroit
We're walking out, right? As we're walking out, 3 undercover cops were walking in, and they're like, well, maybe we should search them. And we were like, nope, high gear right out that motherfucker. We jumped in the car and drove back to Cleveland because we were staying in Cleveland, Ohio.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah. Detroit, they party like there's no laws.
Yes, this one
There
in
wasn't no laws
1999.
in that building, so.
In 1999.
Yes, they have like
Imagine.
strip clubs built in the homes in the bottom and shit like that. They have all kind of shit.
And we were working on the road doing cabinet resets for Home Depot, like going into building their display cabinets. So we traveled between here, Atlanta and Michigan, all over the place. And it was just 4 of my high school buddies. We were right out of high school. Yeah, we was making damn good money and just going crazy. Wish I had so much money.
It's funny. Let's talk about money for a minute. It seems like unless you really have a budgeter or a planner or an idea, the more money you make, you're just gonna spend it anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like every time I've changed tax brackets 3 times, and every time I've changed the tax bracket, I just felt like I was just living the same. I never felt like I was making more money. You know what I mean? Like I just took on extra subscriptions, extra. You know what I mean?
The cost of everything's going up now, man.
Yeah, that too.
Man, you see about the drought? 22-year drought going on right now.
Where?
Here. In the U.S. They're talking about the Mississippi River is getting so low they're not going to be able to ship products on it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Brandon, that is not something we had in our book of shit that may happen.
No. We did not think of that
Yeah,
one
it's
at all.
starting west and moving this way.
Now, with that, my fast thinking ass.
What if?
It's time. Nah, I can't do what if right now.
Okay.
But if that is the case, now is the time to invest in a trucking company.
Nah, there's only like 10 days worth of diesel left, man. You can't. Yeah. Like it's getting bad, man. Yeah, for real. Yeah.
Oh, I might have to look that up. You gonna
you
gonna look it up now.
Go on Reddit and go to the Collapse subreddit, and they have links to all that shit.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
10 days worth of diesel. I'm gonna call you in 10 days.
All right. Well, I mean, I got no diesel, so.
10 days, I'll be like, Bubba couldn't get to work this morning. You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
Well, I mean, normally, I think the article said we only have 55 days on hand normally.
Right.
So, you know.
Wow. So,
that's crazy, though.
If the Mississippi, if it dries where they can't ship stuff.
Yeah, it's going to be bad, man.
Oh, man. I couldn't even imagine. I did not have
that's
that.
That's going to be more trucks on the road shipping shit.
Yeah.
Less diesel.
Yeah, they're going to blow through diesel. Then what happens next?
I guess the supply chain shut down for a little bit.
You think so, or you think? Because we don't even drill in the States, do we?
Not much.
Yeah. You don't think they'll start trying to tap into that more?
They might. Environmental groups probably won't let them.
I mean, once you go hungry, they will. You know? Or they'll start eating each other.
Yo, now that would be.
Well, I mean, are you paying attention to what's going on in Haiti right now?
No, I haven't seen it. What's going on
in Haiti? Is like the government's collapsed. There's gangs roving and raping people and killing them.
Yeah.
It's getting crazy down there.
That, to me, that is what'll happen in our collapse. Our collapse.
Oh, it's going to be brutal, man, if it actually happens.
Yeah.
I don't think the entire country will collapse at one time.
Yeah, this is true.
Sections.
Then a motherfucker.
Yeah,
they gotta build a 1,500-foot wide levee to keep salt water out of our drinking water now because the levels are so low.
Wow.
Yeah, it's at a record low and is wreaking havoc on all of our critical supply chains.
Wow.
Yeah. All of our critical supply chains.
Out of all the woke shit we be looking, we
did not think about the Mississippi River drying up. The Mississippi is drying up. I'd be damn who saw that one coming.
Right.
I thought global warming gave us more water. What happened? We're drying up the Mississippi.
But it's not fresh water.
Just water of any kind at this point. The Mississippi is drying up. Nigga, I'm taking water of any kind.
Yeah.
Take all the Dasani and pour it in. Mississippi.
You definitely can take the Dasani.
Take the Dasani.
That's terrible anyway.
We'll start seeing more desalination plants on the coast pulling salt water out.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, and then that'll just further deplete the water. And
Yep.
Good times.
Droughts.
We're a stupid species. Sometimes I think we deserve to die.
Well, you know, like they said in the Matrix, we're a virus.
Yeah, virus was shooting, man.
Yeah, we infect and fucking destroy.
What was it Bill Hicks said? We're an AIDS germ that got off a slide, and Ted Turner colorized us and gave us shoes. Man.
Oh wow! Yeah. Wow. That's deep.
That's deep. I remember finding Bill Hicks when I was 14 years old. And I was like, "Yep, that's it."
That's it. He's got it.
So, how would you suggest for people who are interested in photography, like especially in yours, shooting like horror and gore and erotic and stuff like that? Like
horror and gore, man, just go do it. Erotic, build your reputation. If you want to shoot nudes, you got to have the reputation. You got to have a portfolio to back it up.
Right.
So shoot with models, build your reputation, show that you're trustworthy, and you know.
Right.
That's what you got to do.
Now,
Really
do you
yeah.
do you suggest screening your models?
I do a bit. I ask around.
Yeah.
You know,
You've asked me before.
Yeah, I'll approach somebody, like a model first, or if they approach me, then I'll ask people I know if they've worked with them or whatnot. And, you know, it's a pretty small community, Nashville in here.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
And I've been fortunate. I've not worked with any crazy ones.
Right. You're lucky. You're lucky.
Oh,
It
yeah.
happens. It happens sometimes.
You work with some craziness?
Yeah, I've worked with some demanding people that didn't pay for those demands. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've had one of those as a musician.
Definitely.
Yeah.
That was a good way to put that.
Yeah.
That was nice.
So it gets interesting sometimes. You gotta be careful out there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Especially if you're a girl out there, because it's fucking crazy, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
There's not a
Definitely.
day that goes by that I don't see that guy with camera story and
Right.
Yeah, it's just crazy.
Now, have you had anybody? Because I've encountered this. You had anybody try and steal your identity and like pose as you?
No, not yet.
Bill, that's a rough motherfucker too.
Oh, I'm sure
it is. Because the scariest part of it is what they'll do is it's not scary that they stole because they clone identities every day online. The scariest part for me is when they were booking shoots.
That's crazy.
And putting people in locations and they were showing up.
I like to think that I'm good enough to get noticed, but not good enough to have my shit stole.
Right. Yeah, I filed police reports after.
That's crazy.
It happened the first time, and somebody called me like, "Where you at?" And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" I'm like, "I've been talking to you a week about this shoot. Me and my girls are out here. Where are you at?" We're at the industrial park off of the bypass. It's 10 o'clock at night.
Get back in your car.
Get back in your car now. You know what I mean? Leave. You were not talking to me.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and then I was like, all right, I gotta file a fucking police report.
Hell
yeah. Look, I got the same number I've had since high school. Same number. Nothing's changed. You get a call from another number, that ain't me. You get a text from another number, that ain't me. Remember that.
Damn, no, I haven't had that. God damn, that's wild.
Scary. You guys.
I don't think anybody could impersonate me.
Oh, if they want this bad credit, they can have it.
No, but I'm very, like, I think for sure, like, Paco would be able to tell just through text. This ain't Brandon. You know, I don't think somebody can impersonate me. I'm first off, if they start replying too fast, that's not me.
Right. Oh, this nigga picked up on the first answer, this first call. That ain't Brandon.
That ain't no. He's a hostage. They got a gun to his head right now.
Right. Wow. But yeah, it was one of those things where I was just like, damn. Because in my mind, I'm looking at it like, if something would have happened to that girl.
Now you gotta defend yourself.
Yeah, I gotta tell. Well, where were you at? Da, 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 da. They said they were coming to shoot with you. Da, 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 da.
I talked to them. You went all the way through all my stuff.
Yes, here's the phone. Do you have another phone? Do you have another phone? Do you have a device? Now they gotta comb through this plethora of computer.
Just to see you got a hidden account.
Right.
They gonna take it.
Oh,
Do
yeah.
it somewhere else.
Take it
Good
all.
luck getting your stuff back.
Yep.
Man, that's real. That's a real life.
That's a terrible thing, bro.
That's terrible.
You know, I've had friends of mine that their work's been stolen and other photographers used it saying it was theirs.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah. See, that's one thing that wouldn't trip me out. Like people.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but what I have had is I've had people recreate my shoots.
Oh, I've had that.
Yeah, we would take it and we would build a whole set, for a custom mini session. Mm-hmm. And then you'd see somebody post almost the same thing. You're like, did I do those pictures? And you're like, wait a minute, there's no letters on the flags that are, hanging behind there. And then you look and you find out that somebody went and they recreated the whole thing. Just because somebody was like, I want these pictures, but I don't want them to shoot it. Or I want these pictures, but I don't want to pay that price.
Yeah, oh, yeah, I get that a lot, man.
Yeah.
Look, I'm not expensive, but I'm not cheap either. So,
right.
But yeah.
How do you feel the direction of photography is headed then?
I don't know. The mirrorless cameras are fucking crazy, man.
Yeah.
I'm still shooting with a Nikon D7500. So.
I ain't went mirrorless yet.
Yeah, I mean, I would like to, but I want to be I'm a Nikon fanboy. Always have been.
So no, you haven't invested in the Z's yet?
Not yet.
Yeah.
I'm waiting a couple more gens on those before.
Right. Of course. So do you feel like with the cell phones and everything?
Cell phone shots are getting crazy, man. I know people that are making a living as iPhone photographers.
Yes.
Yeah.
And videographers.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. I was commissioned to direct a movie that was shot with iPhones. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Cameras are getting crazy, man.
Yeah. For real. But let me tell you this.
I do think that the proliferation of cameras devalues photography.
Oh yeah. Yeah, of course. Everything is very consumer based to where, we're going to give you the perfect shot with the click of a button.
It's not about photography.
Right.
I had this realization in the Apple store.
Yeah.
In the Apple store, like years ago, called my friend, like freaking out. I was talking very loud in the Apple store.
Yeah.
But photography is not the point anymore. Creativity is.
Yeah.
Because
I don't even think that is.
But
just content is.
No, it's not. It's not content because just like we were talking about, it's hard to stand out in a wave. You know what I mean? So now everybody could take a perfect picture with like that, right?
Right.
So then you get this wave like the Instagram where everybody has their own iteration of the same motif and bullshit, right?
Very TikTokish.
So, yes. So now anything that is just creative, anything that is a little bit different, a little spark in this wave of all perfect photos. Everybody can just have great lighting, great contrast, great all of that. Anything that it gets attention now.
Yeah.
It stands out. Like because it's the internet, it's massive. So you might only get 0.1% of the internet mass to see you being different. But what that translates to into real numbers, it's crazy. It's crazy. All you gotta do is be really creative now. That's it. And you ain't even gotta be really creative because if you give it enough time, you can just recreate some shit that people just like. Motherfuckers are not thinking of Alfred Hitchcock. You did a whole series of Alfred Hitchcock inspired photography, you will have 10,000 people that love it, and 5,000 of them won't know Alfred Hitchcock.
Right.
It's crazy nowadays.
Right. And then there's even this point to it where you can create something that is super creative, but if somebody that has a bigger following than you does it, then it's really theirs.
Yeah.
Is this true?
You know what I mean? You do. Let's say you do a creative shoot about, I have birds in my wig, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Then, fucking Pete Davidson sees the picture of the birds in the wig and puts on the wig and the birds, and like everybody's doing the Pete Davidson challenge now. You know what I mean? And then it's not the
lost in the sea of shit.
Yes. Yes.
Now you got to pay to get the boost your post.
Right. And
that algorithm got you.
Worse than that, now you're the nigga that copied Pete Davidson.
Yes.
You know what I mean? That's the most insulting one. When you do it first, and then they do it.
And now you trying to be like, no, look, wait a minute.
I did this. No, you just trying to bite him. You know what I'm saying? That's terrible.
Then you got to show fucking upload dates and shit. It's crazy. It's
I'm not
fucking
going
crazy.
that far.
Exactly.
It's
fucking crazy.
I've been doing this long enough. I ain't gonna let shit like that eat me away.
No.
But if you can be creative though in this space of perfect as possible, Like
shit's
like
far
it
from
gets,
as perfect as possible.
it's gonna turn into Stepford Wives soon.
Yeah,
it's gonna look it. You know what I mean? It's
We're
gonna-
almost there. We're almost
Well,
there.
I mean,
Exactly.
even with my photography, I do a lot of like post, especially with I've got a portrait program we use called Portrait Professional.
Mhm.
It makes faces symmetrical because they're naturally asymmetrical, and it removes blemishes and stuff like that. I want to make it as pretty as possible,
Right.
not make it unbelievable.
Right.
I want you to look at it and go, damn, look good.
Yeah. So, is there a line for you that you won't cross in photography? Legal lines, not saying. You know.
Yeah. You're talking about like editing body size, things like that.
Yeah, just anything. Period. Like, I'm not gonna do portrait of you taking a shit and holding your turd in your hand. You know what I mean?
I mean, if you can present that to me in a creative way and bring money to the table, I mean, fuck it, why not?
I'm kind of like that too. And sadly, I'm kind of like that. You pay enough.
Like I was telling him earlier, man, if you pay me, I'll shoot it. I'm not picky. I may not like it, but I'll do it.
Yeah.
I've done some corporate events that were just, oh my god.
Yep. But you know what I like about corporate jobs? Corporate photography.
You gotta edit shit. You just hand them cards.
And they pay top dollar. They pay it like you edited 600 pictures.
I had a dude one day. I happened to be off work and I was home, and there's a knock on the door. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I go to the door, and there's this white dude in like a golf uniform, and he's like, "Are you Sidney Lofton?" And I'm like, "It depends on who's asking."
Right? Are you a court service?
Right? You
Like-
got papers? But yeah, he had found me on Google, and I wasn't answering my phone because I had a Google phone number tied to it, and I completely forgot about it.
Yeah.
And so he just came to my house.
Wow.
Yeah, he found me online, came to my house, and offered me the job. And I was like, yeah, that's cool. Get out of my yard.
Right. Wow.
He just came to the house.
Yeah.
So what kind of gig was it?
It was just like a presentation thing, a few headshots. And
Oh, nice.
$400 for 2 hours. Can't beat it.
No, you can't beat that. Those I call them prostitute prices. You know what I mean?
They give you the card when you walk in, and you shoot it and hand it to them when you walk out.
That's
no
the
editing
best.
involved.
That's the best gigs you can. People always say, "Oh man," because I don't do a lot of rap and shit anymore, and artists and shit. Oh, you fell off. You're not doing it. No, man, I found a better way.
I like doing real estate and hotels and stuff like that.
Oh, yes.
I don't know how to get into the hotel market. I like real estate.
It's hard too because they got the brands, have got the photographers they choose.
Yeah. Find somebody up and coming. They're always the gateway.
Yeah.
Yes, always the gateway. Somebody, new realtor, they want to get some shots done, and maybe they don't have time to wait for that photographer that Cry Like uses.
Yeah.
Hey,
just
run it, and then you're in there. You know what I'm saying? Run your Facebook ad, put your $10 behind that motherfucker, keep it going. You know what I'm saying?
Keep it going.
Keep it going, baby. So,
I love Facebook. Always suggests to promote my photos like that, but my photos will always get taken down on Facebook. So
Right.
Why are you even offering? Because as soon as I do it, you're gonna tell me it violates policy.
Yep. Flag me and punish me. Yeah, you spent
for trying to give y'all money.
You spent some time in Facebook jail.
Oh, dude, yeah, I'm a hardened felon.
Yeah, Facebook felon.
For real.
Yeah,
dude, I ended up altogether in 12 years of being on Facebook. I've spent 2 of those years in Facebook jail.
Locked up.
Yep.
Damn.
So, what do you find is your platform of choice to promote?
Man, my website, because
yeah,
ain't nobody gonna tell me what to do there.
Right.
I've got a few other photography things I use, like I use ViewBug, UPic, and DeviantArt.
Right.
And I think the DeviantArt, like I was telling him, if you want to see my early work and laugh heartily, you can go there and see that because it's all there.
Right. My styles have changed, so when I look at some of my early work, and I'm like, maybe I should go back to that. You know what I mean? That's
There's some early stuff I've looked at, like the editing styles and stuff that I like, but
yeah.
Why do you feel like you should go back?
Because that is the stuff that people fell in love with when I was shooting. You know what I mean?
I thought about that a lot, actually.
Yeah.
A lot of the people that follow me are from a long time ago.
Right.
I've gotten, a few here and there through the years extra, but yeah, I'm totally not. I guess some of the content is the same, but it's the shooting style has drastically changed.
Right. So it's one of them things that you're like, do I do this and then? Like when I do the next mini sessions that I'm doing, I'm gonna edit that old school. It's gonna be some old school ways. I need to talk to you about that too, since your stuff already came in. We just book a chick.
Yeah.
And go ahead and shoot the mock-ups for that and get ready to run it.
All right.
Yeah.
I got the chick.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, we can do
So,
that.
run it.
You know, I also think I've changed direction so many times in photography.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, nobody knows what to hire me for.
Well, I mean, being diverse isn't a bad thing.
No, but I'm trying to narrow it down to just, doing model shots and doing the concert work when I can. Because, like I said, there's no money in that. That's just out of pocket.
Yeah.
And driving to Nashville is just a complete hellhole now.
Oh my God, Nashville is, and I don't know, when was the last time you've been in Nashville on Saturday night?
On a Saturday?
Yeah.
Shit, actually, like 2 weeks ago.
Okay,
Yeah.
then you know.
Yeah.
That shit is terrible now.
Oh my God, it's horrible.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm already in the mind to be ready for that though.
Right.
Because like after the Nashville show, I realized like. So like with the Apple, when I was in Apple Store, when I realized something, it's like, all right, things are different now. And I was like, they have a show and it's just called fucking Nashville.
Yeah.
All right, it's over. It's over. It's over.
Right,
Every time I just start getting flooded, I'm in the car, and right before I'm about to get pissed,
I still
3/4 of these people around here were not here 18 months ago.
I still feel like they owe me a check. The show Nashville?
Yeah.
The production company on the show Nashville, in the show, is South 65 Productions.
Yeah, you should get a check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same logo, everything.
That's definitely a check.
Yes.
What do you mean? That's not a feel like that's a lawyer. That's just call a lawyer. That's definitely a check.
Yes.
Same logo and name?
Yes.
That's definitely a check.
That's a check.
That's a whole check.
Yes.
Why have you been waiting? I had to mention the Nashville show on the podcast for this to come out?
I know.
Get a lawyer, man.
Yes, two.
You know
Yes,
what?
fucking.
I know a few.
What the fuck are we doing here?
I've got 2 on retainer. So, yeah.
Do you know that's a network that has to pay you, not the show?
That's CMT.
Yes. All right, guys, we have to go.
Wait.
You're now rocking with
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Just out of nowhere, copyright infringement. I've been sitting on it for some
Dude,
years.
I know so many people that have got hit by big people like that and can do absolutely nothing about it because they can't afford lawyers.
Right. Well, I don't. The right lawyer to take your case and then get paid on the back end.
Hell yeah, that's a smart lawyer.
Yeah.
That's a smart lawyer.
So I don't know.
Once I move to Africa, I'm gonna become a lawyer.
Are you?
Yeah.
African lawyer?
Yeah.
You don't have to find a translator.
Nah, I'm moving to a country where they speak English.
You seen that white dude on Facebook Reels that can speak all these different languages, and he goes into African shops up in New York and he'll start talking.
Yes, I have. Yes, I have.
What the fuck?
Yes, he'll go into African shops and they'll be speaking, whatever the native dialect they speak is, and he'll chime in and start speaking. It blows their fucking mind.
Bad.
Yeah.
Especially when he tells them that he's from America, they're like, what the fuck?
I wonder what motivates middle class white boy to be like, I'm gonna speak.
I know.
Oh, go ahead.
YouTube.
I don't know. Some white boys have robots like that, man.
YouTube. But usually in that mind, those type of people only become good at math.
Well, and he's probably an academic, and that's one of the things he studies is languages.
Right.
And
I mean,
you get a hell of a corporate job.
Yeah, you can make bank as a translator, man.
Yeah.
He's probably making more just doing the videos. That's the crazy part about this world right now. That's the crazy part about this world. A guy like that who has all the options, he can go to Japan and just teach how to speak other languages and all that
You know
shit.
what trips me
He's
out?
probably making all the money.
It's like on TikTok, there's this dude called Two-Turnt Tony, and he be shooting bottle rockets out of girls' asses and chugging beer out of their asses and shit. But I post a nipple, and my entire channel gets fucking removed. It's just like, really?
Yeah.
So when did you decide, like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going all out with this?
I mean, it's been a process, man. It's just kind of gradually grown.
Yeah.
I've just got the idea. I've been so bored of just like doing the website all the time. Like, it's a struggle for me to want to edit pictures and stuff.
Yeah.
So I decided to start doing it in books.
Yeah.
So that way I can work on it and not have an expectation of being out every month.
Right.
And I'm still trying to do stuff to get out every month, but it's hard to book models all the time.
Yeah.
And have variety.
Yeah. Not only that, but like to book models and they're
New
debatable.
models. Yeah, new models at that. There's not many new models around here.
Let's talk about that too for just a second. Look, models, hold on. Models, women. Just because we decide, hey, I want to shoot you, I want to book you, and that doesn't mean we're trying to fuck you. Okay, like let's stop that there.
You know, surprisingly, I don't run into that much.
Really?
My girlfriend thinks I do, but I don't. Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
But you know, you also
I do. I run into it all the fucking time. Mm-hmm. Like I've got this huge portfolio, diverse portfolio, and it might not even be like I don't shoot a lot of nude shoots or nothing because there's nowhere to promote it.
Yeah. Oh, dude,
nowhere to
promote
it.
Nowhere to promote it. So I'm like, I don't need to shoot you nude because I can't show it
anywhere.
You know. So I struggle with these people that assume because I tell you, hey, I think you do great doing this, da 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 da. Oh, you're trying to fuck. You know what I mean? No.
That's just how people are, man. They're quick to judgment and shit.
So how do you combat that?
I mean, like I said, I've gone through it, but I just do be like, look, I'm in a relationship. Let's,
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm very professional about it. I give my ideas up front. I tell them exactly what I'm doing. I send them links to my socials and my website.
Right.
And it's very businesslike for me. I don't.
Yeah.
I mean, when you're in front of me, I'm going to talk shit to get you to laugh. And,
right. Loosen up the...
Yeah. But it's, we don't, that's... There's a problem with that in the industry.
I use Jasmine as my...
to book it.
Like just my go-to person. Like if it's like a muse, if I'm gonna actually reach out to a female and like, hey, we should shoot.
I've
definitely
like met models like that. Other models have reached out to them for me. But.
Yeah, well, Jazz has like a like an agency or whatever. So
I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
So I'll send them to her. I'll tell them about her, and then tell her about them or whatever, and she'll fill them out and be like, all right. So I talk to her and I'll tell her like what my idea I want to do is anyways, and then that's how they find out I'm a photographer. I don't even tell them, hey, I'm a photographer and this is my friend who has an agency. I just be like, hey, you should talk to my friend. She is a model. And then as I'm talking to Jazz,
and the business cards.
Then Jazz will tell them, no, the guy that sent you to me, he's a photographer. Oh, for real? Yeah, like. This is his work. Oh, and then they double back.
Right.
You a photographer? Why didn't you want to take a picture? I just want to see how serious you were.
Yes, I gotta vet you in.
A vet, thank you.
Yes.
I tend to work with people that I find in the modeling groups on Facebook and stuff like that that are pretty dedicated to it.
Right.
And you find out who the flakes are real quick, and then you just don't work with them.
Yeah.
True. That's one way to go about it.
Yeah.
Sure. Where is a place other than your own website? Where is a place that you can like promote semi-nude to fully nude photography?
Reddit.
Reddit's horrible, man.
Is it?
It's a cesspool.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, Reddit has made me seriously doubt my photography skills. Good job, Reddit.
Oh, no.
But yeah, I use
they hard on Reddit?
Oh,
they are.
Reddit. They don't want you selling them nothing. Don't try to do that.
Yeah. Like I went to promote for our motorcycle company, the platform, and it was looking for people like companies, motorcycle related companies, to sponsor. You know, and I went on to MotoGP's Reddit. Motorcycle company, and I posted our sponsor thing going on, looking for companies, and they jumped on there and they were like, "Oh, you're just trying to get money out of us." I said, "No, I'm trying to get sponsors." Like, well, we don't want no sponsorship here. I said, MotoGP is literally sponsored by Monster. like it's on the banner because they are sponsored by Monster. So why are you even
coming at me?
The other thing about Reddit though is a lot of the OnlyFans girls use Reddit like hardcore.
I'm sure
they're posting the same image 60 to 100 times in a row in different subreddits.
Right. That is true.
I don't have the time to do that.
Shoot no. Content is king, but like you got to present it. Like I think a good way for you to market would be just set you a camera up and do like a time lapse short of a shoot.
I've got some behind the scenes stuff from shoots that I'm just learning how to edit video. I'm behind on that.
I can show you.
So yeah, cool. So that's what I'm doing with that. And I'm going to do some of that for like some of my higher paying tiers. They'll have some content that I'll release a little bit on.
Yeah, cool.
To be honest, man, don't even set up a DSLR. Like, get you just the phone.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Boom, put it up.
I've got a phone with a mic
shoot the whole thing, throw it in your iMovie, speed that motherfucker up to where it time lapses for you and shit, and you can fade in a few transitions. That's all you needed.
Done. Send it on.
Chef's kiss. Send it out the door. Man, these motherfucking thumbs. I'm trying to tell you.
You can make some money with your thumbs now.
Yo.
Get your thumb game on.
For real.
Yeah.
Get your thumbs right.
Motherfuckers working their thumbs out.
Yo.
I'm getting ready for work. Shit.
I'm amazing with these thumbs. That's how my eyes got bad. I wouldn't wear glasses. I was just getting money and squinting. I was editing everything on my phone. Great.
Got any passion projects that you just really like something that you just haven't set up, haven't been able to do, but you really...
Not book-wise, though.
Not book-wise.
I've got a horror project in mind, but I'm trying to raise the funds for it. It's going to be about $600 to get everything together. So, yeah.
When can we be looking for that?
When I get the $600.
So we need to put a GoFundMe link up here.
No, just go to the website and buy something, man.
Buy some shit, y'all. Go to the website and buy some shit.
Yeah.
I've tagged his company page in the title. You can go right to the title, click it, boom, it'll take you right to his company page, and I'm sure there's a link on there to send you, boom, to his merchandise.
Get you some prints.
Link at the top.
Yeah.
Hang some on your wall.
There's new stuff that goes up every week.
Right.
Every week?
Every week.
That's what's up. Damn, I gotta get on your
He shoots one of our old bosses. I'm not going to say their name. We're not going to say their name.
Okay.
I remember I went to the page and I was like, whoa, wait a minute.
For real?
Wait a minute.
Yeah, I know.
One of our old ones?
Yes.
Really?
We'll talk about it after.
Yeah, well, after the cameras is off.
My head.
Oh, don't even worry about it. Well, I'll tell you later.
I think I know.
Yeah, you probably do.
It'll be amazing. All right. Okay.
Yes. I was very like, wait a minute. But then at the same time, I was slick offended. I was like,
wait a minute.
I was like, bitch, I've been asking you to shoot for this long and you've been shooting?
Hey, she's been shooting with me she started when I started.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's one of the first models that I really shot with.
That's okay. That's cool. Ain't got to do the work.
He done made me mad.
I won't shoot you. No way.
Yeah, you did.
So, yeah, I've got a couple projects. I'm really like this. These mini sessions.
Yeah.
We're getting ready to do. That's a big one. I can't wait to do that one. And for all you gangsters out there, all you thug love, what's another term we can call that type of relationship?
Oh man, the Bonnie and Clyde.
Yes, you Bonnie and Clyde.
The Queen and Slim motherfucker.
Yeah, I got this shoot coming for y'all. It's ready. Be on the lookout. About another week. All
right, perfect time.
Yes.
Perfect time.
So,
what other passion? Like, you got a couple passion projects.
I know, but they all fall in there.
Right.
Yeah, as soon as they can, they all fall in there.
Man, mine was supposed to be yesterday. My passion project.
And we still gonna do that.
We gonna
don't count that shit out.
Nah, we just gotta reschedule. Gotta reschedule. But the men in suits had to get rescheduled because all the guys had to work. Everybody was just gone. We didn't have any men. Well, we had men, but it's just we gotta make sure that everybody that was there last year and everyone that wanted to participate gets a chance. You know what I mean? And last minute, like on Thursday, Jim said everybody gotta work. So. Like, it's just,
did we ever find out if that was is that a every weekend for a little bit thing, or is this
I did not get that.
We need to find that out.
Yeah, I did not figure that out. Yeah, I got. And if anybody, any of the believers, anybody watching, if you know,
shout out to the believers.
If you know what the schedule looks like locally here for GM, put it in the comments. Let me know.
Yeah, let him know.
I'm trying to make sure I get a confirmed lockdown rescheduled date. It's probably gonna change locations. You know what I mean? Just so we can be a little bit more warm.
Right, with the winter months coming.
The winter months coming, man, and I'm not trying to get nobody sick just so we can all be out there and look good and have a good time. You know?
Right.
We're supposed to just be showing up in our suits looking good. I don't want nobody to leave coughing on each other and everything.
Right. Oh, man.
Exactly. We don't need that.
No,
we don't need
no
that.
sickness.
We don't need that. So I'm going to probably change location so we don't be outside. It'll be just an inside base shoot. And that's like my passion project. It's just nothing but a bunch of guys getting together looking good, man.
Sweet.
Just smoking cigars and drinking.
Yeah.
That's the whole idea. Very simple.
It works though.
Yeah, it does work.
And it's those things like and Paco, he helps me get all of these random like passionate projects out. Like I did like a BBW shoot because I like doing stuff to where I just can't find it.
Yeah.
If I can find it, then I'm happy with it, and I'll probably just save it on my phone and make it my wallpaper, whatever.
Yeah.
But if I can't find it, that's the thing that makes me like, all right, I gotta go do this now. Like,
Yeah, I shoot a lot to just put art on my walls. That's what I like to do.
yeah. It's just it's not in the world. You know what I mean? Like if it's in the world, I'm happy. I'm happy. But if I can't, if what's up here, I can't find it, then I have to. Like, I can't believe this isn't in the world. Like, yeah, all right, gotta throw this out there.
So I've been thinking about trying to do a photographer ball.
That'd be cool.
You know, and where like
to meet some of the weirdos around here.
Right, well, just even Middle Tennessee, and just get all the photographers together. We have a ball, and we food, drink.
I tried to just have food nights with other photographers, and then Ross shows up, and that's it.
Ross. So, like, we do the ball, and the people that work the ball and stuff there are all models.
Yeah, that could be cool.
And then we'll have a couple, like, little stations set up.
Yeah, I'm thinking about doing something like that for the HorrorCon coming up. If I can get it together, just have some of the models come up there.
Yeah. So, are you?
I think it's in April.
Are you holding the HorrorCon?
No.
Okay.
It's the full moon tattoo and horror.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about getting a booth if I can pull it together. And
when we do Shut Up and Ink.
I love you.
Yes, our tattoo competition. We'll get you to come out and set up, man. Yeah, we do. We had about 3,000 people.
Hell
yeah.
I've been talking to people. They make blankets and cons, man.
Yeah. For sure.
Like, and this is hopefully gonna be what is it when you do it twice a year? What's that?
Semi? No,
that's not semi-annual.
No, that's not
biannual.
Biannual. Yeah. Hopefully it turns into something like that. So if you come to the next one, we about to have that with you. So fucking cool.
Right.
Like make it a regular thing, man. Because
dates,
like
man. I gotta get some merch together.
Like, Joe, because like your aesthetic, like what you do, this is exactly that vibe. You know what I mean? Like man, you should have done.
Yeah.
You would have loved Shut Up and Ink.
Shut Up and Ink. We had it at Revolution Ink.
Oh, cool. Oh yeah.
Yeah. We and it was just tattoo competition. We didn't have any categories. You came in and you showed us your best and the best piece. Took the prize money home. We had a dope trophy. Everything. Bruno won. Shout out to Nick Bruno. But he's either got to come and reprise his role as compete again, or at least present his trophy this year. So we'll see. It'll be next year. Excuse me.
I just went to that comic book con they had up at the Armory here.
How was that?
That's pretty good, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a lot of people there, a lot of artists.
Yeah. What did they have? Give us some details.
Just people talking shit.
Yeah.
Like what's that local artist Ricky Blaylock? I think his name is. He does the pencil art.
Oh.
He was up there. I got a couple pieces from him and. Good people selling toys and posters and comic books.
I didn't know we had a big local artist there.
Yeah, he's pretty decent. You should check him out.
Definitely.
He does a lot of horror art and movie art, stuff like that.
Nice.
But it's all pencil work.
You say Ricky?
I think his name's Ricky Blaylock. Somebody will probably correct me on that in the comments. But
yeah. Okay.
For sure. Shout out to the internet again for that.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah. That's cool. I didn't know that there was the Comic Con.
Yeah, they've had it. I think it's like the 3rd or 4th, maybe 5th year it's been going on.
Man. Damn, I'll be out the loop.
$5 to get in the door.
I need to go to that type of shit, man.
Yeah, that sounds like a good time. I always miss it because they host the shit on Saturdays, and Saturdays are the biggest days for gigs and shit.
Damn.
Yeah, I'd like to get a photography gig where I'm just doing Monday through Friday, then I can enjoy my Saturdays, but it just don't work out that way.
You still not gonna enjoy your Saturdays because somebody else gonna hit you up about some side money. And then
I'm a sucker for the money.
Yeah, there's gonna be a fucking phone call. I mean, I couldn't do it real fast.
Use that $500 for something.
Because of what I've been looking at. Goddamn it, Pop.
There it is.
If you got some free time one weekend, one of the cons is going on, volunteer to shoot for them, man, you'll get some crazy images.
Nice. Yeah, I'm all for it. All for it.
I'm trying to get a photo shoot of old people.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, man, I want to photo shoot some old people. Like,
I don't know what the COVID policies are at the nursing homes now. Would that be a big hit with the nursing homes? Go up there and do portraits.
Yeah, that's what I've been like.
And just give them digital files.
I think I want to do that.
Yeah.
It's been like in the back of my head thing for like a couple years.
Yeah.
And I was like, how the fuck do I want to do that? Do I want whole families? And then I finally just got to the point of like, no, that's not what I really just want to take pictures of old people looking, you know what I mean? Like not sad, like sitting there still, just nice, like a good portrait, a good.
You should do old people doing gangster shit.
Doing gangster shit.
Like an old woman rolling a blunt. With her teeth out.
That'd be so hard.
Or with some goals in.
That's the type of model that I need to book right there. That's what I'm looking for.
I'm sure you can go on Facebook and find her.
Yeah.
I need an old lady with no teeth to roll a blunt for me. Take that picture.
High contrast.
High contrast.
You see all the saliva.
All of that. Putting it on a t-shirt. Shit, yeah. That's the type of shit I'm talking about.
So my daughter is scared of old people.
For real?
Yeah, she has a fear of old people. My 14-year-old.
For real?
So like horror movies with old people freak her the fuck out.
For real?
Yes, like The Visit, where the people, they find out that's not really their grandparents. They pick them up from the airport and it turn out they're not, you know what I mean? Spoiler alert. So, like, shit like that freaks her the fuck out. Old people, out of all the shit in the world that's scary.
There's a new movie called Old People that's a scary movie.
It's on Netflix.
Oh, yeah?
I sent her the movie poster. I was like, when we watching this? She was like, no. No old people. So.
Damn. I didn't know that was a phobia.
Go ahead and tell the viewers where they can find everything again.
www.atticusphotographs.com. You can search Sidney Tyler Lofton on Amazon to find the books. You can search Atticus Photography online and find me that way.
Atticus, ATTICUS.
So, and let them know, like, what can they expect when they book you?
When they book me?
Yeah, like, what do they expect?
You expect me to show up on time and do a damn good job?
Right. Okay, all right. And where can they find the books?
You can find the books on Amazon right now, or they can contact me through the website, and I can send them to them that way.
Okay, and the titles, go ahead and throw the titles.
Titles are Junkie Stoners and Freaks and Setting Fire to Sleeping Giants.
Boom. There it is, y'all.
And he has an interview coming in the next issue of Black Noise. November 1st is coming out. And it's his first interview. We are his second interview, so we appreciate you.
This is me conducting the interview in the magazine.
Oh, he's the interviewer, yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh, shit. Hey, definitely make sure you check out the Black Noise. All right. November 1st. Yep. And what's the comedian that's in it also?
JC Scales.
JC Scales. Yeah. So make sure that you support, all right? Also support by going on his website, getting some merch, so then we can see this horror shoot that he wants to do.
Yes,
please.
He needs 600.
Yes,
600. We're gonna show his art one more time. Boom. That's what you're gonna get. It's right there. Check it out.
Scroll down.
Nah, I can't scroll, man. I cannot scroll. No, I can't scroll. Can't scroll. But there it is. If you'd like to be an engineer on the WhoDat podcast, we need an engineer bad.
We need an engineer like a mother.
Yeah.
For real.
I can do it. I can teach you, but I can't do it.
We're here.
Yes, I can't do the show and produce it at the same time.
Buy a bigger screen and get a wireless mouse.
Yeah, that's true. And then I'm over here like,
and they can see it. It looks weird.
Yeah. I like being free. Like I do all this. And,
Plus, somebody that's just interested in learning something new, that can be consistent and dedicated. We have a whole infrastructure. Like we are doing multiple things. We are DJing. Shout out to those booking gigs. Appreciate y'all.
Oh yeah.
What about them blessings? Can't do with So we doing a lot of stuff. I mean, if you want to come through, if you want to learn, if you want to be a part of this, reach out. We just need you to be for real. Don't be flaky. And there's shit to fucking do. We need an engineer for the show.
We need an engineer. Jamie Moorhead's son. Jamie Moorhead's son.
Yes.
Oh, we're gonna get it close. Say it, Brandon.
Jamie Moorhead's son.
Jamie Moorhead's son.
Our co-host has unknowingly sabotaged her son from being a videographer and engineer like 3 times. And then we finally told her, like, stop deleting his software. She's like, is that what I'm doing? Yes.
She didn't know what OBS was. She was deleting it every time she got on the computer. And he'd just be looking.
That's respect for your mom right there.
Right. Just bury the pain. It's all tough in here. She gonna be on her deathbed and he gonna walk in there. OBS!
I never was what I could have been.
It's always about you and free space. Yes. Yes. It's always about hard drives. You buy a bigger hard drive.
You never thought about that.
You never thought about me one time. Look, we talked to his job today about his getting off time. Shout out to Jamie. Shout out to Jamie. Go ahead and lead us out. It's about that time, bro.
All right, guys, make sure you stay tapped in on everything. We're gonna be back with another pod. We're coming close to the end of the season, so don't miss out on any announcements. We working on multiple things. Once again, we just heard we was talking about the next Shut Up and Ink. We got all types of stuff going on. So stay tuned in. To everybody that is a supporter, we appreciate you. Make sure you go get you some merch. And after you go over to Atticus, come on over to the mothership. Get you some merch and help support us and everything. We appreciate all the people that's sharing, all the people that we're going to show up to the Man in Suits. I appreciate all you guys. I'm going to let you know about the new dates and details very soon. So make sure you stay tapped in because we'll be announcing it through the page, all right? In the meantime, in between time, stay blessed. Don't stress. Life is just a test.
WhoDat?
Peace.
You're now rocking with DJ.
Stand up around, it's gotta be my imagination. I think it's an innovation. I think it's an innovation. I think it's DJ Skinny. They not for rap. Let's go. Who that? Respect the DJ. Slip and slide DJ.